Hi everyone, my name is Olga. For those of you who don't know me, welcome or welcome back. So you might be watching this at the beginning of January, on January the 1st. If that is the case, Happy New Year. And so for this month of January, I really wanted to bring you a element series. So I wanted to just move through like the different elements in the world. You have like earth, fire, water, air. So we will begin with the fire element to just kind of like burn away everything that we want to let go of that can stay in 2024 and just kind of make room for all the new things that we want to welcome from 2025. So for today, we will have a practice whereby we begin with meditation, pranayama, so some breathing exercises, and finally we will move through some fiery asanas. You might need a block. So just for some of the poses I might do, it might come in handy, it might not. But it is good to have something that you can also sit on for our meditation and our breath work. So I want to just quickly start off by talking a little bit about what the fire element represents. And basically fire represents transformation, right? It represents destruction and creation. So just see this moment for yourself as a moment to transform, to kind of just like get rid of all the things that you feel like no longer were doing you well, and then just make room for new creations within yourself. Um, yeah, so just see this practice as a bit of a symbolism of like letting go and starting again. That's what like a new year kind of like symbolizes. So we will begin by just finding a comfortable seat or even lying down on our mat, however you choose to meditate today. And yeah, whenever you find that sweet spot, just make sure your spine is elongated and erect so that you remain alert, but that you're not stiff. So you want to be as relaxed as possible. Just rolling your shoulders back and softening the gaze or closing the eyes completely. And just start to tune into your breath. Start to follow the inhales all the way from the tip of the nostril up through the nose and all the way down to the belly. And try to visualize that with every exhale you are releasing all the things that just happened in the previous year, releasing the emotional baggage, releasing any habits or any limiting beliefs. Keep breathing here, visualizing this very vividly. Now try to imagine with every inhale, breathing in new energy, clear energy, pure energy and light, and all those positive traits that you're working towards so that you want to make more room for. Try to mentally and energetically release what you no longer want, whatever is weighing you down, whatever is holding you back. And simultaneously, mentally and energetically inviting all these other things, just clearing out, transforming. Start to visualize a burning fire starting in your solar plexus, in your Manipurna chakra, so around this area, and just watch it, visualize it grow bigger and bigger, lighting up all the areas within the realms of your body. Keep breathing here, trying to visualize this fire, trying to visualize the transformation taking place within the confines of your skin. Imagine all your past struggles and challenges, your hurts, perhaps as pieces of objects or paper. And now visualize a fire burning them away, making them turn to ash. With every inhale, be feeling more spacious, and with every exhale, feeling lighter and more liberated. And let's move on now to our pranayama. So ever so gently tuning back to the sensations around you. Placing your hands in front of your heart, bowing your head down. Take a deep breath here and exhale. Imagine this fire extinguishing. Release the palms into your lap. Our breathwork of today is going to be the Kapalbhati. So this is also known as the breath of fire, which is of course very fitting. And for this pranayama, we are going to just forcibly inhale through the nose and then forcibly exhale through the nose as well. So, and then the next time we'll take a deep inhale through the nostril, and then we will just forcibly exhale through the nostril 20 times. So it would look a bit like this. Throughout those 20 times, it's not that you won't be able to breathe in. The inhale will take place naturally and without any force. So what you have to focus on will be the exhales. So we'll begin with 3 rounds of 20 exhales here, okay? So taking a deep breath in, exhale completely, trying to empty yourself out. And inhaling through the nostril. Exhale forcibly through the nostril. Exhale, inhaling, to begin the rounds of Kapalbhati. Release. Come back to your natural breath. You might notice a little bit of dizziness, of lightheadedness. This is completely normal. But if it gets to a point that doesn't feel safe, of course you are encouraged to stop. Second round, inhale. Exhale. Release completely. So you want to feel the force from your belly. So you want to kind of like suck your belly in very forcibly to force the exhales out. Third round, inhale deeply. Exhale. Release the breath completely. Returning to your natural breathing pattern. Trying to notice and become aware of the fire that you have created within you. That fire that you were visualizing earlier, it has taken the shape of this steady, increased heart rate, this increased fire, this increased energy. Removing the block or coming back to a Sukhasana, an easy seat, before we begin with our asanas. Inhale, placing the palms in front of the heart. Exhale here. As you inhale, start to glide your palms down through your belly. And you will notice that your elbows and your wrists are no longer in one line. This is totally okay. You want to really warm up through the wrists, so really keep pressing those palms together. Inhale, lift, come back to center. Opening the palms and then just making rotations through the wrists. We'll do 3 one way, and then turning directions 3 the opposite way. Finding Namaste Mudra with your hands once again. This time we want to turn them over so that the tops of the hands are now glued together, pressing them back into the heart, and see if you can lift them towards eye level or even higher, keeping the wrists together as much as possible. Exhaling down. Once again, we're going to rotate them 3 one way and 3 the opposite way. Release your palms and your laps. Tilt the neck forward and down, coming to half circles with your neck. And whenever you're ready, if this is accessible to you today, making those circles bigger, including the back of the neck. We'll do 3 clockwise and 3 anti-clockwise. Making these movements as fast or as slow as your body needs. Last one here. Bringing the head back to center. We will rotate our shoulders upwards and down, sending the arms to either side, and we'll move in circles, trying to keep the arms as straight and engaged as possible. Let's do 5 more. Changing directions now, 10 the other way. Inhale, lifting the thumb up so it's pointing to the sky, reaching the chest forward. Exhale, reaching the chin to the chest and the thumbs to the opposite side. We'll work here 5 times. Inhale, lifting the chest up as the thumbs come up. Really feeling these sensations through your shoulder blades as you exhale, rounding the spine. Bringing the shoulder blades over. Third one, inhaling, lifting. Once again, the movements here can be as small or as exaggerated as you want them to be. Last one, inhale, make yourself big. Exhale. You should already feel a little bit of fire through those shoulder blades. I know that I can feel it. We're going to come to a tabletop. So make your way over to a tabletop by stacking the shoulders directly over the elbows and the wrists. We're going to move in circles here. This time warming up through the lower body, the hips, the lower back, the spine, the knees. No right or wrong movement here, just moving in whatever way the body is calling you today. You might wish to include your neck or your shoulders, or just allow the hips to move ever so slightly. You might want to come forward and all the way back. Whatever movements it is, just honoring what's coming up for you. Inhaling, tucking the toes, and we're just going to lift the kneecaps for 5. Don't collapse through the spine. Really protract the shoulders so that they're like engaged and lifting you up. Release it down. Let's do this twice again. Inhale, tucking the toes, lift your kneecaps, engage the core by sucking the belly in. 3, 2, 1. Release. Last time. Inhale, lift, suck the belly in, the abdominals are active. And this time bring the left leg to the left knee, towards the left elbow. Send it back. Right knee to the right elbow. Send it back. Let's do this twice again. Left knee, left elbow, look forward, bring a smile to the face. Release the knees down. Send your hips back to a narrow-legged child's pose. Let's stay here for a moment. Take a deep inhale in and a heavy exhale out before we begin our flow. Inhale, roll yourself back to a tabletop position. Firm your palms together, tuck in your toes. This time we'll send it all the way up to a downward facing dog. If this is the first one of the day for you, you might wish to just pedal through the legs. Just releasing the hamstrings a little bit, the knees. As you inhale, look forward. Start to walk your feet towards your hands. Exhale, fold all the way over your legs. Inhale, send it all the way up. Rolling the shoulders back. Coming to Tadasana, or mountain pose. Sucking the navel in and the belly up. Staying here. Look forwards. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, press the palms, step or hop back. Move through your chaturanga. Inhale, reach the chest forward. Roll the shoulders back. Upward facing dog. Exhale, coming back to your downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward through the hands. Jump, step or hop to the top of the mat. Coming to a halfway lift. Exhale, fold over the legs for Uttanasana. Inhale, coming all the way up, press the palms together. Exhale, Tadasana Samastiti. Let's do this once again, but this time we'll add some variations to this Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, lift the arms up, press the palms together. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, jump, step or hop. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, look up. Urdhva Mukha, upward facing dog. Exhale, send your hips back. Downward facing dog. This time, inhale, lift the left leg up. The right leg up, and come to a low lunge. Look forward, engage the belly. Make your legs active and strong. Your weight is on the legs. As you inhale, reach up, high lunge. Stay here for an inhale. Stay here for the exhale. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, make fists with your hands. And then just try to drop without touching the knees to the ground. Let's do this twice again. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forcefully down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. We're going to stay here for 5, 4, engage the glutes, legs are active. 2, 1, inhale, pivot the back foot, open and find a warrior 2. Gaze past your right fingertips. Making sure your spine is not arched, your tailbone is tucking under, and that you're active in every muscle of the body. Flip the palm open, reach, and then send it back to a peaceful warrior. Your shoulder is relaxed away from the ear. 3, 2, 1, exhale, coming back, warrior 2. This time we'll tilt it over to the other side. Really want to engage through the core and the obliques here. We're going to stay here for 5, 4, gaze up. Exhale, press the palms down, send it back. Move through your chaturanga. Downward facing dog. This time we'll do the same on the opposite side. Left leg comes up and away, 3-legged dog. Exhale, bends the knee in. Send it to a low lunge between the palms. Look forward, straighten the spine, activate the core. Inhale, reach up, high lunge. Strong through the legs. Your hips are squaring forward. Inhale, extend the front leg. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. Last time, inhale, reach up. Exhale, drop it down. We're going to stay here for 5. Keep opening the chest. Keep squeezing your fists together. 1, inhale, come up, pivot to the back foot, finding warrior 2. Your torso is straight. Your front knee is bent at a 90-degree angle, so your knee is directly over that left ankle. Gaze towards the middle finger. Flip the front palm, reach your weight forwards and all the way backwards, finding peaceful warrior. Inhale, finding warrior two. Once again, this time tilt the weights of your torso, really engage through the obliques. Just imagine you're holding an imaginary ball here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Press both palms down. Move through your chaturanga. Look up. Exhale. Send the hips back and away for a downward facing dog. We're going to stay here for 5 breaths. Really equalizing the breath. Coming back to the length of the inhales. Steadying them. Equalizing them to the exhales. Inhale, look forward, bend the knees. Hop to the front of the mat. Coming to Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale as you bend your knees, fold your torso over for Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, send it all the way up. Exhale, Tadasana Samastitihi. We're gonna move through a Sun Salutation B now, Surya Namaskar B. Inhale, send your arms up, bring them towards your torso in Namaste Mudra as you bend your knees and you sit down in an imaginary chair, Utkatasana. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, place them down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or hop, Chaturanga. Inhale, reach forwards, gazing up, upward facing dog, finding your back bend. Exhale, hips back and away, hips, feet are hip width distance apart, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg comes forward. We're going to find Virabhadrasana A, warrior one. So your front knee is bent at a 90-degree angle. Hips are squaring forward. Back foot is at a 45-degree angle. Inhale, reaching the arms tall. Exhale, press the palms, send the foot back. Move through your Vinyasa. Let's do the same on this left side. Left leg comes forward. Finding a warrior one. Reach up. Exhale. Coming down. Moving through your Vinyasa. Downward facing dog. Let's stay here for 5 breaths. Your fingers, hips are pointing forwards. They're wide, but not too wide. Hip, shoulder width distance apart. Shoulders are active, armpits face towards each other. Neck is completely relaxed. Keep reaching that tailbone up to the sky. Inhale, look forward, bend the knees. Hop to the front of the mat. Keep your knees bent. We're gonna fold. Inhale, come to a halfway lift-ish, and then move up to your Utkatasana, sitting in a little imaginary chair, and your weight is on the heels. Exhale, Samastitihi. Let's regain our breath here once again. If you are not feeling that fire, you're doing something wrong. Let's do this once again, but let's add a little bit of a movement here. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Press your hands in front of heart center. Reach down. Reach the arms up. Utkatasana. Inhale here. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, press your palms down. Step it back. Chaturanga. Inhale, come up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg comes forward. Virabhadrasana A, same thing.
This time, exhale as you clasp your fingers behind you. Inhale, reach the heart space forward. Really open through that chest. Take a deep inhale here. As you exhale, fold over that front leg. You want to have your right shoulder touching your right knee. Keep reaching the arms up. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, look up. Come up. Windmill the arms open. And then see if you can find a twisted warrior. Perhaps you can place your right hand on your left hamstring. And then just opening the chest up for 3, 2, 1. Windmill the arms down, press the palms, send it back, move through your chaturanga. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do the same on the other side. Inhale, bring the left leg forward. Virabhadrasana A. Reach the torso up. Inhale, send the palms behind you. Interlace the fingers. Reach your shoulders back. Really squeezing the shoulder blades. Exhale, fold over your front leg. Inhale, coming up. See if you can find a twisted warrior. Perhaps just lowering that palm down. Perhaps your stance is too wide like mine. Exhale, windmill the hands. Place them down. Find your vinyasa. Reach the chest up. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to stay here once again, knowing that you are more than welcome to find child's pose, your resting pose, whenever you need to just find a moment of rest, find a moment to find your breath. It is always available to you as a resting pose. There's nothing wrong with that. Inhale, look forward, bend the knees. Hop back to the top of the mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, keep the knees bent. Send the arms backward and sit in your Utkatasana. Exhale. Tadasana Samastitihi. We're going to do this flow one more time. And we're just going to mix what we did in the first and in the second. So it will be very dynamic, but that is the last time we're doing it, I promise. Inhale, roll the shoulders back. Reach the arms up. Sit in your imaginary chair. Exhale, fold forwards, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, press the palms down. Step it back, Chaturanga. Inhale, come up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, send the right knee to a low lunge. Straighten here, activate all your muscles. Inhale, lift, finding your high lunge. Exhale, inhale, extending your front leg. Exhale, come down. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale. Open, pivot to the back foot, so open it up. Warrior 2, gaze past your shoulders, past your fingertips, reaching it back. Peaceful warrior. Inhale, come forward. Hold this imaginary ball for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This time we open up to Virabhadrasana A. Exhale, hands come behind your back. Interlace the fingers, bring the chest forward. Exhale, fold over your front leg. Staying here in devotional warrior for 3, 2, 1. As you inhale, come back up. See if you can come to a twisted or revolved warrior. Keep shining that heart space forward. Windmill the arms down. Find your vinyasa. Find your inner fire. Downward facing dog, straight away, left side. Bring it forward. Low lunge. Straighten the spine, activate the muscles, legs are straight. Inhale, lift it up. High lunge. As you inhale, straighten the front knee. And as you exhale, forcefully exhale it out. Inhale, reach. Last time, inhale, reach, open it up, finding your warrior 2. Stay. Inhale, reach with an open palm. As you exhale, bending the side body. Inhale, twisting over, holding that imaginary ball and really feeling your obliques working here. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale this time. We move to a warrior 1. Want to have our hips. Don't know what happened with my alignment. Hips are squaring forwards. Exhale, reach the arms back, clasp the palms together. Keep squishing your shoulder blades towards one another. Exhale as you fold it over. Really surrendering to this devotional warrior. Inhale, reach up. See if you can come to a revolved warrior here, shining the heart space forward, opening through the chest. Trying to keep the lower back engaged, the glutes engaged. Exhale, come down. Move through your vinyasa one last time. Inhale, chest comes up. For Urdhva Mukha, exhale. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Stay here for 5 breaths. Inhale, send your knees forwards and down. We're going to find a child's pose. So really just melting our torso forward. Allowing the fire to soften a little bit in the body. As we inhale, lifting the torso, start to walk your hands over towards your left. Melt your torso over your left thigh. Inhaling, lift. Finger crawling those hands through center before you walk them over to the left, to the right side, and then just releasing your torso over your right thigh. See if you can allow that forehead to press the mat, just to rest on the mat. Inhale, looking up, coming back to center. We're gonna walk it back, bringing that left palm just outside of the mat, and then just send your hips forward. See if you can send the back leg and then reach over, coming to stargazer. Let's do this twice again. Exhale as you come down. Inhale, come up. We'll twist it over to the other side, bringing the right knee in, sending the right palm pressed onto the ground on the outer side of your mat, and then just lifting through the chest, sending that left leg outwards. We want to have it extended. As you inhale, send your hips up, really feeling that opening through the chest, the side body. Exhale, come down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, come down last time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, come down. Send your leg back. Once again, finding child's pose. Staying here for a breath. And then you're just going to tilt your body weight over to either side, kind of gracefully and ever so slowly, finding a supine position, lying down on our back. And this is where the block comes in handy. We want to just position it in its lowest shape, just between the lower back and the upper glute, so like in the sacrum. So where the tailbone is placed, is located. Inhale, reaching the shoulders down, and just send your legs up. See if you can extend them upwards. If you don't have a block, you are more than welcome to do this by a wall. Just wherever you are, just staying here in our waterfall. Calming down the nervous system, calming down that energy, that fire that we created throughout this practice. Inhale, bend the knees in. Bring them in as close to the chest as possible. And see if you can extend them backwards. Perhaps grabbing a hold of the toes. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, release, opening up to happy baby if this is where you want to go.
whenever you're ready, just removing that block. Releasing your hips down and finding your final resting pose, Shavasana. Staying here for a few moments to just let that whole message sink in. What came up for you throughout the practice, throughout the meditation, throughout the pranayama. Whatever came up, trying not to judge it, to condone it, but just becoming aware that that is perhaps something you need to work through. And there's no better time than a new year to start afresh and to start anew. Resting the body, resting the mind. And whenever you're ready, reawakening the body by wiggling the toes, wiggling the fingers, rotating the wrists, the ankles, sending your arms overhead, bending the knees in, hugging them in towards the chest, and perhaps tilting over to either side of your body. Using your arm as a cushion. Before you come up, finding an easy seat. So, as we close this practice, I just wanted to ask you to just visualize the fire burning away the last remnants of what there was. So as you look towards the flames, just try to visualize only a purified version of what there is now. You are free from the past. You are open to transformation. If that message resonates with you, just repeating it to yourself 3 times. Bowing your head down in gratitude for yourself and for the element of fire, its fierceness, its fierce intensity, but it's also such a nurturing element. So whenever you feel unsafe, just imagine yourself being held by the warmth of a fire. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through this practice today. Namaste.